Hey, y'all are back.
Oh.
So I know Lugo touched on it, but congrats in a very close vote to Sayato for winning MVP Game 1 on the Urgot.
The
and
RuneScape 1 hour is over.
And post Urgot win rate, Urgot is 100% pick ban, 100% win rate, and 100% MVP rate. So, hooray!
Stuff.
Wait, your client does look goofy right now. What happened?
What?
It's the same thing, same way that my client looks right now.
Wait,
What happened?
My client looks goofy?
Like, the
Oh,
lobby
yeah.
everybody in the wrong spot.
I don't
What?
know. I don't know.
Whatever.
It says it's fine, so you guys say it's fine.
It's right on mine, so
I'm cool with that. Yeah, well, I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. I'm gonna mute myself, but y'all can keep talking. Y'all will be able to be heard.
Will the stream be fine to? It'll be fine to go without you there, stream wise.
Yeah, it should keep playing. As of now, I'll need to be back in 3 minutes when the game starts, though. So we're still good. You guys can start.
Yep. So we're getting ready for game 2. We're just getting into our champion select. And there is going to be some variation, but we'll talk about it as it hops in.
Do not deny me.
Is that banned? Pretty sure that's been banned literally every game against JR. Not
Well,
surprised.
He's very high plat.
And the Cho'Gath ban coming in. I'll be interested to see moving forward if Cho'Gath is still like 100% pick ban post these nerfs, or if he's still if he's still A tier, you know. And there's the Urgot ban. I don't disagree with that in the slightest. The Ari ban again, I'm very intrigued by that. I don't know that JRI messaged me actually when that ban went through again and said, "Am I that scary? Why are they banning the Ari?" I don't know if it's just like something that Super Hoagie doesn't like leaning against, or what. And the Yorick did get left open for Sayato, one of his better champions. Notoriously, it's the champion that the Tilted Torpedoes have their only win on, with him on Yorick, where he took 10 towers. And that's out of 11. Like, he single-handedly took all the structures on the map. It was insane. Yes?
I hope you can speak to these picks, because right now my client's frozen.
Alright, well,
I'm back. My client's frozen.
Oh, fun. Well, I'll just keep talking it through, because I can see him.
Okay,
So the York's been picked up for Sayato. On the opposite side, we're going to see Jace and Maokai. Maokai, it's probably on 715 going to be the top tier jungler. Maokai was already really strong. And we saw Cho'Gath get nerfed, and Maokai didn't get touched. So, logically, Maokai is the next best champion. And we see the Jace coming out here for Fish Figure Bot. He's really solid on this, and Jace is pretty strong. The one thing that Jace is kind of weak into from like late game are those armor section tanks, but that's not really what Yorick is. And we're gonna see the Trundle coming in for Jingo and Chain out of the jungle. I know I've seen him play it before, but he's gone very like attack speed, damage heavy with it, and I'd love to see him just be able to be not necessarily tank, be able to tank, if that makes sense. Because obviously he's gonna be tanky whenever he ults the Maokai, but you still need to have some tank stats to be able to get in there. And we're gonna see the Swain as well coming in for Super Hoagie with the Malzahar for JR. This is like ultra mid season 6 right now. Swain versus Malzahar in the mid lane. It's been a while since we've seen such battle mage presence. I imagine the Malzahar was picked up as a way to counter the Swain, but I don't know which one was picked first. We do see Morgana and Xerath bans, as well as the Alistar and Sejuani ban. I'm surprised the Alistar didn't get picked up by Gert. Gert might actually be going for a Gragas support? Or is it going to be the Gragas jungle with the Trundle flexed into the support role? That's something that hasn't really happened too much yet. Trundle support was really strong in like the early parts of Season 6. Yeah, and that's going to be what it looks like is going to end up happening, where Trundle's going to be put into the bot lane as a support. And this game is spicy. So we're going to see the Caitlyn again for OP, arguably his best performing champ this split thus far. The Trundle support coming in. Trundle is a champion who really excels in tank metas in any of the roles that he can be put in. Because if you put him top lane, Trundle just wins lane against tanks because he's Trundle. If you put him jungle, he's clear solid, and it's kind of the same thing. You still have a Trundle to negate the tank, and if support Trundle, it gives you literally a free Last Whisper for your AD carry against whoever their tank is, and it's really strong into one tank team comps, which is what we're looking at for Foreskin with Maokai, and then with the J-Stop and the Brand support. Brand Sivir bot lane for the side of Foreskin. I think Sivir's a champion that 715 actually did a lot of work for. In case if you didn't know, it was really only one buff, but it was a pretty massive buff. At every rank in Sivir's Q, she gained 35 extra damage. It's kind of insane. That's a lot of damage, and there's never really a power trough for her. It's always going to be strong. Like, it's always stronger. This is a buff at all parts in the game. What's
Hey,
up?
Eric, are we in game?
We are in spectator delay right now.
Okay.
Should I try quitting and?
Man, you guys are way frozen. I'm just gonna keep talking with what I got. Go ahead and try restarting your client.
Are
You
we
might-
able to get back into the game?
You'll just have to right-click spectate somebody who's in the game. And I'll just talk. I'm good
Hold
at
on.
talking.
I just want to wait to see. Like, let me know like when we're in loading screen.
Yeah, no
And if
problem.
I'm not,
It's
then
still.
I would just restart your client. I see what it looked like on Ludos. Yeah. So I think Sivir in general is going to be a lot stronger, and Sivir was always a solid pick into Caitlyn. Because Sivir actually is like the 180 carry who has the option to push back at Caitlyn. And Sivir Spell Shield negates a lot of what Caitlyn's traps do. And I think the Brand pickup actually is going to be really potent in this lane if Panda is hitting his skill shots, because again, it's a champion that can aggress just as hard at Caitlyn. And Trundle has like zero way to harass this bot lane without just taking a whole bunch of damage. Because
what does your spectators delay look like, friend?
Mine?
Yeah.
Normal? I don't know how to answer this
Like,
question.
what's the time?
The time.
Oh, 1 minute.
I'm
It's
at,
like there's 1 minute left.
I'm at 64, 63.
Yeah, same. 62, 61.
So you're like 10 seconds behind me, but it'll even up eventually.
Let's see, what do I do?
Yeah, so we got spicy team comps. I don't think, with the exception of the Caitlyn, we have 9 different champions from last match. The Caitlyn's the only thing that's the same. Initial thoughts, if you're looking at these lanes, Lugo and Frank, what are your thoughts? How are you feeling about some of these lane matchups? I guess I shouldn't have asked you guys both at the same time.
Go ahead, Ludo.
I can really see Seven Shades of Greg having a good split pushing comp with, but they also have a high, like, once again OP on his Kate. He just has the front line to like tank up all that damage. However, on the side of Team Foreskin, they have that burst, they have that mobility still. So they're kind of playing to their same route. They're playing to their style of gameplay.
Yeah.
With Seven Shades of Greg playing that like tank front line with the Kite and Kate, like almost like a protect the Kate comp, except with some damage on the side. However, Team Foreskin, I like their comp better than last game's comp. I feel like it offers more utility and mobility.
I mean, I think their comp last game was really good. I just think they didn't have a way to handle the Urgot ultimately.
I don't think it was the Urgot. To me, it was the Urgot. I mean, the Urgot, yes, did lots of work, but they were failing in more areas. I think they failed in the top lane and bot lane. So that's my issue with
The issue with Hecarim right now is he's very good at getting to the back line, but Hecarim wasn't able to get to the back line because of how much like peel and like tools.
Except for like we outlined the 2 times where he managed to get on and feel OP. So I'm in game right now.
time.
14.
16, 17, 18.
Okay, cool. We Gucci.
Awesome. We're up to par.
Go
I
ahead.
was gonna say, in regards to lanes, it's really this bot lane. I think the majority of this game is all gonna be about about who plays these fights better, because to me both these teams look like they want to be in the fight for a long time. They want to be engaged on, and I think that Gert is going to need to, if Gert can throw some really solid ults down to negate some of the damage from Panda or Psycho Boy, I think the bot lane could win there. I think mid lane is a toss up because J-Roar can lock down Hoagie, but if Hoagie's in ult, then he's just going to be life gaining and not dying.
Yeah.
And I think again, this Jace Yorick is really